Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to be opening up a case of Funko Mystery Minis, the Mandalorian Case E Specialty Series exclusives. So what you're going to see here is the Specialty Series sticker right there in the front. So that's what you're looking for when you're looking for these Specialty Series figures. So once again, this is a Case E, and if it has the Specialty Series emblem, then this is what we're talking about here. Well, what is a specialty series? So these cases are distributed to the smaller distributors. They're not going to be at Walmart. They're not going to be at Target. Your best bet of finding these are going to be looking for your local comic book shops around town. So these are the three figures that are going to come in the case. Possibly. So you see the two 1 in 6s there. We should get two of those. But that 1 in 36 there, that Mando flying with the blaster, we may or may not get him. I don't know. We have 12 in this case, so he's going to be in 1 in 3 specialty series cases. So, being that he's going to be harder to find in a shop, and then on top of that, each shop may not get him, he's going to be pretty highly sought. So, yeah, speak of the devil, there he is. 1 in 36, specialty series exclusive, Mando flying with the blaster. And by the way, he also glows in the dark. So that back part, the yellow coming out of the jet, I believe that glows in the dark as well. So that makes him extra cool, extra rare. And we got that out of the way on a case E. So if you happen to know what case they're opening at the comic book shops that you're going to, top right corner, there he is. At least he was in mine. So I don't know how he is in all of them, if they're all the same, but that's what we got. So top right corner, Mando flying with the blaster. So now we're on the top left, and we've got Grief Karga. So he's a 1 in 24 exclusive. He's also one that's going to be a little bit harder to find. He's not an exclusive, but he is 1 in 24, so he's going to be in one in every other case. So if you're looking for him, he's going to be one that you're going to have to open a few of these to get. So now, right off the bat, first one we get 1 in 36. Second one we get 1 in 24. So that knocks two of those out of the way, and we'll see where the other rare figures are in this case. So now we're in the middle right, and I'm having a little trouble getting this bag open, but the reason why is because those blasters are making it tough, and that is the Specialty Series exclusive IG-11 with the child. So I especially like that one because when you look at it and the child is so small, he looks extra cute strapped to the front of IG-11, and then IG-11 is trying to blast them out of the situation that they're in. So, love that figure, iconic to the Mandalorian series. There's the other one there. So the two 1 in 6 IG-11 with Childs were in the middle of this specialty series case. So now we're on the back right. Let's see what we got here. Open this up with scissors this time. All right, let's see. Now that one did feel a little lighter when I picked it up, and that is a 1 in 6 of Grogu, the child, Baby Yoda. He goes by a bunch of different names, but he likes to be called Grogu. That's his name. But he also is referred to as the child, so that's just him doing his regular pose. They do have him doing a Force pose. That's the 1 in 72. They have him with the frog. That's the 1 in 6, and I believe they have him in other poses depending on where you get your mystery minis from. So that back one was also the 1 in 6 version of Grogu. In the specialty series case. So I think to replace two 1 in 6s that you would normally get in other cases, they added the two 1 in 6s that are specialty series exclusives. So there are commons that are not going to be common to this case, which is also pretty cool because you can get those commons anywhere. So now we can only get the two, I think, main ones, which are Grogu and Mando, and then whatever else. So now we have Grogu with the frog, which is pretty funny looking. I was just remembering the scene where he had the frog in his mouth, and it was a really funny scene. If you're a fan of Star Wars, if you're a fan of The Mandalorian, you'll know what I'm talking about. The other pose I think that they have that's not shown on here is the child with the cup, which is one that was just being memed like crazy whenever season one first came out. So he's not going to be in the specialty series cases, but you can find him in other cases. Just make sure you look at the back to see what they have. So that is on the back corner. That is Grogu with a frog in his mouth. As you can see, they're all bobbleheads, so that makes it a little extra cool because a lot of mystery minifigures, they're just they're just solid. But I think Star Wars and Marvel mystery minifigures do bobble, so that's something that's pretty cool about those. There's Mando, so the 1 in 6 Mando right there. He's just doing a very stoic pose, just looking straight, holding his blaster. So we've got three Mandos so far in this case, because this should be the other 1 in 6. They're most likely next to each other. That's kind of the pattern that they'll do. They'll be to the left and to the right of each other. So this I'm expecting to be Mando, but let's see what it is. And yes, so that is Mando. There's a close-up look of him, and the detail on him is great because you can see the parts that are made from the steel, the parts that are older pieces of armor, the different colors that he has in his pants. They really did a good job putting the detail in the paintwork of these figures. Here's Cara Dune. So she is a 1 in 12, I believe, and then you can see how they did that little tattoo on the bottom of her eye, which is really cool and really sharp, actually. A lot of times, well, not a lot, but sometimes they'll do a small detail like that and it'll come out a little bit sloppy. But her tattoo came out really sharp, which I think is really cool. So that she was the 1 in 12, and she was in the front, front left to be exact. So this is the front right, and this character, what is his name? Kuil. So yeah, he's the one in the very beginning of I think the first episode. Mando meets up with him, and they go on and do their. I don't want to spoil too much, but he's in the first episode, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the top here, and you can see how everything is laid up from left to right. Then this is the bottom layer. So you've got the child with the frog, and then you've got the two Mandos, and then you've got your two 1 in 12s, I believe. Yes, the two 1 in 12s are right there on the bottom right. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more unboxing videos. So stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout for more. Different, not just mystery minis, but we may do some pops and some other things. So give our channel a like and a follow. Like always, I appreciate you checking us out and hope y'all have a great day.